Perfect. All right, let's keep going. So I'm learning how to make this background gray on the left-hand side here. And so to finish this off, I'm going to click into the settings of this text box over here. I'm going to come up to my margins, and I'm going to change those. Right, so this one here, I'm actually going to the negative and bring that up. I think it's 5 that I need to bring it up. And then that's good at 50 there. All right, now I'm going to change the background color to that one, and then I'm going to click out of it and come back to it and change it to 20, because that's what I've done with all of them. And then you'll see that now I don't have any white spaces between these, and it looks like everything's a solid background. And then if I wanted to get the spacing to be different, it's the padding that I would use for that. So I'd go 15 on the top, 15 on the bottom, and then it grows everything with it. If I change the margins, then I'd have either a dark gray band as these things overlap, or I'd have white space as they separate. And I don't really want that to be the case, right? I want them to be evenly spaced, and I want there to be gray space in between them all, right? So there we go. And then the last one is this one here. So we'll do the same thing, and I'm going to go up to my margin for this one on the bottom and just kind of scooch that up a little bit into there. We'll see if that's the right number. Let's take it to 0. That's where it probably wants to be. And then I'm going to change the color, because this will be the moment of truth to see if that is the actual color and the actual space for it. So there's 2020. Yeah, so there's no white space between the cheat code for putting and that gray text right there, and there's no gray space, right? So if I had chosen incorrectly, or if I'd overshot a little bit with my bottom margin, if I made this go into the negative, then you'll see that it starts to underline it. And that might be a cool effect if that's what you're going for. It might be a way to frame something, but that's not really what I'm going for, right? I just want that to be in line with each other. And looking at it now, I can make this slightly bigger. Let's take it all the way up to 50 if it'll fit with that wrapping. Yes, and then let's put some padding at the bottom of that just to space it out a little bit. Increase that by 15 points as well. Yes. All right. And then I think for this color, I'm just going to change it to my red under my colors. Make it stand out a little bit. Right? That blue kind of gets washed out and gets lost just a little bit. All right, so there I've got it. And at the top of this one, let's put some padding above. Right there, so I get a little bit of an edge to everything. There we go. Let's come to this bottom one over here and make our padding for the bottom 15 as well. So it's the same amount, top and bottom. Now it's looking pretty good. I think for my bulleted list over here, I want to indent that just a little bit more. Let's see if I can do that. Margin from the left. I want to increase that. No, I don't want to. It's padding left and right. All right, because I want to still keep everything. I just want those bullet points to be a little bit off of that left edge. And let's see, my icon color, I want to change that to my red as well. All right, now I've got some good stuff going on with this funnel page, right? And I'm going to just kind of scooch that down a little bit and maybe see if I can get that to go. It looks like it's all going to be, if I can get the image here to align to that side. There we go. Let's see if we've got it middle aligned. That's probably the better one. with maybe a little more padding over here above here, so I separate where I'm at from the text, right? There it is. So now the left-hand side, save these changes so that I don't get fooled again. Now the left-hand side is going to be a little more separated from the right. Be interested to see how this looks in mobile. Yeah, you can see in mobile it's not quite adding up to the same thing right there, and so I'll need to go make those changes. But I don't think that that's going to be too difficult. Looks like I'll make some text changes there, right? So most of the time you're going to be creating in desktop, but then you have to go optimize out for mobile. So don't ignore that, or don't forget to do that. Let's go back to desktop over here, and yeah, I kind of like that just as it is, right? That's pretty cool, right? Like that.